Okay, so this is my second video on mm, Christmas shopping at the thrift store with Medavog Vintage from eBay. That's my actually account. It's medavog Vintage. I have a couple of Christmas stuff like sweatshirts and some sweaters, but I haven't posted my Christmas sweaters yet that I've been collecting for years. And I have quite an amazing collection of men's sweaters and women's sweaters dating back to the 1960s. Some of them are older and some of them are really amazing. But I went shopping and I bought this bag for $3.99 from Wares. $3.99, and I got it because my friend has an amazing collection of houses, Christmas houses. And every year he also buys a new one, and it's just getting more amazing to look at. But I bought this bag because I said, oh well, maybe because I bought this bag because of this thing. Because for $3.99 I got everything in here. This right here, believe it or not, it has flea bites, which means they're just like little things, and then somebody painted over the ear because it like scraped or broke or whatever. But the this sheep is actually really, it's a really good size and it's really cool. But look at the bottom, it says Joseph Originals. This is the only reason that I bought this bag, because I knew that if I sold this, some I would pay for the bag, but I could sell this for like um maybe like $15 with free shipping. It could probably even go for more because it's a Joseph Original, but it's for a nativity set. And these get hard or broken very easily because the kids, the little children's of the corn from back then, would just break them, or some of them never made them. I've never seen one before from Joseph Originals, which normally they just make those little girls from the 50s and the 60s and the 70s, but I've never seen one of these. So if somebody's looking for a Joseph Original sheep for nativity, please comment and let me know if you're interested. This is November 2023. So anyway, so in my eBay account is medavog Vintage. I don't know when I'm going to put this on yet. I just wanted to show you this other thing that came in the bag. Was this little thing. So I don't really collect. I just like little trinkets. This one right here, it doesn't have a name, but it didn't came with none of these things because this is bigger than this, and this is the biggest one I have. So this one right here, I only bought it. Well, I was excited because it doesn't look like new. It looks, well, it's not an antique, but it is vintage, and it's kind of like very well made. But it just has this feeling of something old, older than old, and I feel like it belongs to a proper home of a collector, because this is like a teapot, but a kettle or whatever. But these are collectible. Like this is like an actual collectible. This one is okay. I feel like from the whole bag, I really kind of scored with this, because I've sold the smallest little things on eBay for 100 times of what I pay for. Okay. So, and then the other thing, um, this bag was just really good to buy. But look, I got two girls. They're both the same, but one has a gold book, and then this one has like a red book. But or maybe somebody paint. Oh, you know what? Somebody did paint on it because it broke. So, like this one has chips, and this one doesn't have any chips. So I was thinking that maybe I could sell this one because then I would have to put that it was okay and it's made in Taiwan, so it's probably from the 80s. And then this one right here, I would just give it to my friend because he has a lot of stuff like trees, and I give him Christmas trees for his little houses. I'm always buying like little small things. This one right here is probably from the same set. This actually looks like Mr. Scrooge, but they're caroling. This is made in Taiwan, so you know this is probably from the 80s. And then I got the little girl that's singing with them, so this is could be a pair of caroling. These are also really good sizes, and they're in excellent condition, these three. So like this ones right here, if I wanted to sell them, I guess I could do like $25 because they're vintage and it says made in Taiwan, and it would probably be for free shipping. But then I would want to look more into the little girl, not necessarily the lady, but the little girl, because the smaller they are, the more hard to find. But now I just noticed that this is chip or crack, so I'm probably just not gonna even bother with it. I'll probably do them as all together, or probably both of them together, and keep the little girl because I don't like to sell things that are chipped. I don't like to sell things that are too as is. Either they're brand new, they're in excellent condition, or they have tags from that decade. So, anyway, so this is very exciting. And for the last piece, look at this. Look at the colors, though, of this piece. I feel like this is really good for a collector. It is Avon signed 1982. So I actually just met a person who became my friend, or asked him how old he was, and I thought he was older. And I said, are you were born in 1981? He goes, no, I was born in 1982, because he looked like my brother, but he looks older than old. So this was made when he was born in 1982. The colors are great. It's like a teal. Well, this color is just beautiful. These are like really cool colors. A vintage. You know, it was made in 1982, but it has still color of the 70s or the 60s. It could be any era, but I mean, it's cool that it is signed 1982. I don't know how much something this is worth, like on the internet. Maybe like $9.99, $10.05. Or if the buyer is really interested because it has the year 1982, and for an Avon collector, this could probably even go for like $20, because I did check some prices, but this is a really cool one. So anyway, so that was my buy of the day. So stay tuned for part 3 of my Christmas shopping.